Hi, we're back. It's starting to rain here in Oregon, which I know is really weird in February. But in my local survival store, Umpqua Survival here in Roseburg, Oregon, I got some Behemoth Stormproof Sweetfire striking system. It looks like almost like a big crayon, if you remember those when they were kind of flat. We had the big ones, but it was $4.99. There's 3 of these in here. It's got a striker. It says it's made from renewable biofuel and it burns for 15 minutes each. So I thought this would be a great thing to try, especially on a day like this. I've got a little bit of a fire set up here and some chickens running around. But I wanted to go ahead and open this and let's take a crack at this and see how it does. It says it's supposed to work in these kinds of conditions. So let's get the striker out. All right, looks like I have to rip that open. All right, so we'll get one of the strikers out. And we'll see how this does here. Wow, that's pretty impressive. All right, so that's burning pretty well here. So I'm gonna try and stick this under here and get some of this wet wood going. So I've kind of broken it up as kindling, but this stuff's just been sitting out in my yard overnight. It didn't rain last night, but there was a lot of condensation, a lot of dew all over the grass, and it has been raining for about 15 minutes now. So far, this looks like it's doing really well as far as that goes. So I'm putting that under here. We'll just set that like there and let that kind of burn for a little bit. Again, it says it's going to go for 15 minutes. Looks like a great thing. I was surprised how well that just lit right up as soon as I struck it. I didn't go very hard on it. I'm sure that you can use any type of strikers as well on that. So in the packet I bought, there's 3 of those for $4.99. So it's really inexpensive. But I think the thing I'm liking about this so far is that it's really wet here. I've got wet wood. I've got wood of different sizes, but my wood here is catching on fire. And so with this, I'm not worried about this rain putting it out. This stuff's starting to catch fire. I've got some kindling and stuff prepared like you would for doing a good fire. And these, they're really lightweight sticks too. So to throw one in your backpack, if you're hiking or anything like that, this looks like something I would definitely use. I think you can see that this fire's really going here. I'm gonna call this one a success because we've got it going enough here that I'm just gonna throw some more wood on and get that thing going. I had not seen these before. So again, they're Behemoth Stormproof Sweetfire Striker Fire Starter System, and that's what they look like. And it's kind of got that wax coating protect on it and really good striker. So these are definitely something that I'm going to add to my kits, just as a way that I know I can do a surefire fighting or fire system in this type of weather. All right, so I've had the fire going for a little bit. I haven't really added anything to it. I have blown on it a little bit, but I just wanted to use these tongs and I'm going to kind of interrupt my fire, but I want to see. So that's what's going on there. So that thing's still burning pretty well. It looks like there's a lot of life on there. And, you know, I've got my fire going there. So this right here really looks like it's living up to what it says. I think this is definitely going to burn at least 15 minutes. It's enough here that I'm going to get my fire going back. I was really impressed with how fast it strikes, how long it burns. One thing I was able to do was, as I had my 2 bottom sticks here, in the beginning, I just took the striker and I had it kind of set in there. As it started to burn down a little bit, I was able to move it and just kind of lay it across like that. And it helped kind of spread the fire this way across the width. So it really kind of helped my fire go there. So it wasn't something I thought about when I bought those, but that length is really nice to kind of shove in the fire, and as it burns, I can keep pushing it in farther to keep that fire going. I don't have to keep adding a bunch of little things if I'm using another fire system like cotton balls or dryer lint. So that is really impressive, and I think at the price point of 3 of those for $5, that's something I'm definitely going to invest more in these, and I would definitely recommend these, especially for rainy conditions like this.